with you and your team here today. I don't know what possibly I can say to you guys. You've achieved everything in the Forever Marketing Plan. Fantastic upline. And if you are in the room today and Desmond and Grace are your upline, then you're lucky. They're two of the nicest people that I know in the world, and certainly they are amazingly experienced at what they're doing. And yes, there's been some good days in Malaysia, and there's been some tough days, and you're going through a tough time right now as the business starts to rebuild. But last month we saw some massive increase in sales in Malaysia, and that was wonderful to see. And I know that a lot of that was to do with Desmond and Grace getting engaged and helping people to be successful forever. So ultimately my advice to you would be, if you want to be successful forever, is listen to what they have to say. Because they're really, really good at this. And so they've been part of our global leadership team. They're now part of our PAC 20 team. They've been Eagle managers year after year after year, chairman's bonus qualified, and so they know how to do this. And so don't worry about reinventing the wheel. Now, there is new things that come all the time. We appreciate that. There's new ways to build a business online, and there's new ways to do things, but the fundamental stuff doesn't change. And that's what I want to kind of share with you a little bit maybe today, is the fact that there's a lot of great stuff going on around the world and forever right now. And we definitely are seeing, since we've really focused on that growth mindset, we started that probably a couple of years ago now, and really focusing our minds and our efforts to be on improving and growing and building. And we're seeing that start to really take hold. In fact, it was 81 countries that were in growth in March of last year, March of this year, sorry, we actually grew by 27%. And I think Malaysia was up about 40%. So that's wonderful to see that, and we really appreciate it. All of that's great, but really we got to focus and stay focused on the correct daily habits. And here's where the problems start: is you stop doing the right things on a daily basis. If you get distracted by something that's happening on the internet that you might not agree with, or you get distracted by another business or another offer or another this or another that, and you don't stay focused on these basic daily habits. And you know what they are. It's going to be no surprise. I know Desmond and Grace have probably been training about them today. If not today, they've definitely talked to you about them in the past. And that is the fundamental essence of understanding, using, and enjoying the product. That is the first daily habit. You have to have the product in your home. You have to be enjoying it. You have to understand it. How can you share and testify of a product that you don't know anything about? It just doesn't work. So make sure that you're drinking gel, you're enjoying the products, and as you do that and you gain confidence and understanding, you can start to recommend and sell the product. That's the second habit. So we're using and enjoying the product, then we're recommending and selling the product. That's the next daily habit, and we're building as best we can customers. And the more customers you have, the easier this business is. But it's not easy to get customers. You got to have great customer service. You have to have great follow-up. You got to be deeply engaged or happily engaged in helping people enjoy our product. So as you do that, you invite other people to do the same. And by that invitation, that's what we call sponsoring people. So you're inviting people to use the product, enjoy the product, and then sponsor. And as you do that, you start to build a business or a community, a forever community. And that leads you to the fourth habit, and that is to be 4cc qualified. We don't want you to rush that. We don't want you to be buying that if you don't need it. We want you to be making sure that you're using the product, enjoying the product, you're sharing the product, and you're sponsoring people. Add those things up together, and it should help you to qualify as your 4cc's. And that opens the marketing plan and all of its incentives up to you. And that's the fifth thing, and that is to qualify for all the incentives. Malaysia used to be amazing at qualifying for the incentives. They had the most Eagle managers for years after year after year. Let's get back to that. You guys know the importance of the Eagle Manager program, and the importance of travel and enjoying all that the Forever Marketing Plan has to offer. You got the Forever Global Rally, you've got Level Up, and you also have Chairman's Bonus that's available to you. But all of those things only happen if you're focusing on the daily basics. And that's where, honestly, where I see the most, where people fall down and don't get the momentum they deserve, is if they stop doing it on a daily basis. And that's so important. So Desmond and Grace, thank you for allowing me to share a few minutes with your fantastic group. I wish that I was there with you. I will be coming to Malaysia in June. Spent just a couple days there, and I can't wait to see you all. It's been great to be back into KL, and hopefully we'll be talking about some success, and you'll be sharing your success stories with me, because I really look forward to it. So Desmond, Grace, thank you. We appreciate you for all that you're doing. And don't forget those 5 consistent daily habits are what build diamond businesses. So thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.